Hello, my sisters and brothers out there in the world. Today I am going to narrate inspired talks by Swami Vivekananda. And I am confident that if you listen to inspired talks, it is not only going to help you immensely in your life, but also it is going to give you clarity and a peaceful mind, regardless of what is going on in the outside world. By narrating this life changing book to all of you, I too shall learn at the same time as you. So, without further ado, let me start with inspired talks. Those who are born in the wave and kept in it do not see the depression and what is there. Never think you can make the world better and happier. The bullock in the oil mill never reaches the wisp of hay tied in front of him. He only grinds out the oil. So we chase the wisp of happiness that always eludes us, and we only grind nature's mill, then die, merely to begin again. If we could get rid of evil, we should never catch a glimpse of anything higher. We would be satisfied and never struggle to get free. When man finds that all search for happiness in matter is nonsense, then religion begins. All human knowledge is but a part of religion. In the human body, the balance between good and evil is so even that there is a chance for man to wish to free himself from both. The free never became bound. To ask how he did is an illogical question. Where no bondage is, there is no cause and effect. I became a fox in a dream, and a dog chased me. Now how can I ask why the dog chased me? The fox was a part of the dream, and the dog followed as a matter of course. But both belong to the dream and have no existence outside. Science and religion are both attempts to help us out of the bondage. Only religion is the more ancient, and we have the superstition that it is the more holy. In a way it is, because it makes morality a vital point, and science does not. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. This sentence alone would save mankind if all books and prophets were lost. This purity of heart will bring the vision of God. It is the theme of the whole music of this universe. In purity, there is no bondage. Remove the veils of ignorance by purity. Then we manifest ourselves as we really are, and know that we were never in bondage. The seeing of many is the great sin of all the world. See all as self and love all. Let all idea of separateness go. The diabolical man is a part of my body as a wound or a burn is. We have to nurse it and get it better. So continually nurse and help the diabolical man until he heals and is once happy and healthy. While we think on the relative plane, we have the right to believe that as bodies we can be hurt by relative things, and equally that we can be helped by them. This idea of help, abstracted, is what we call God. The sum total of all ideas of help is God. God is the abstract compound of all that is merciful and good and helpful. That should be the sole idea. As Atma, we have no physical gross body. So to say, I am God and poison does not hurt me is an absurdity. While there is a physical grass body and we see it, we have not realized God. Can the little whirlpool remain after the river vanishes? Cry for help and he will get it. And at last he will find that the one crying for help has vanished, and so has the helper, and the play is over. Only the self remains. This once done, come back and play as you will. This body can then do no evil, because it is not until the evil forces are all burnt out that liberation comes. All dross has been burnt out and there remains flame without heat and without smoke. The past momentum carries on the body, but it can only do good, because the bad was all gone before freedom came. The dying thief on the cross reaped the effects of his past actions. He had been a yogi and had slipped. Then he had to be born again. Again he slipped and became a thief. But the past good he had done bore fruit, and he met Jesus in the moment when liberation could come, and one word made him free. Buddha set his greatest enemy free, because he, by hating him, Buddha, so much, kept constantly thinking of him. That thought purified his mind, and he became ready for freedom. Therefore, think of God all the time, and that will purify you. Thus ended the beautiful lessons of our beloved Guru. The following Monday he left Thousand Island Park and returned to New York. The end. So that was the end of Inspired Talks. It has been an inspirational journey for me, and it has helped me to understand the real purpose of life, and I hope that it has helped you and inspired you as well. Now, after the end of Inspired Talks, there is the Song of the Sannyasin, and I would like to end the Inspired Talks with one of the Song of the Sannyasin. There is more than a dozen songs in the Song of the Sannyasin. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm going to choose one of them and read it like a rhyme. Okay, so here goes. Oh, and by the way, these are all composed at the Thousand Island Park, New York in July 1895. Okay, so here goes. Truth never comes where lust and fame and greed of gain reside. No man who thinks of woman as his wife can ever perfect be, nor he who owns the least of things, nor he whom anger chains, can ever pass through Maya's gates. So give this up, Sannyasi bold say, Om Tat Sat Om.